What's up, everybody? It's Oshogwe passing by, guys. How are you guys doing, guys? It's a beautiful day for me. It's been a very beautiful week for me, guys. And I'm going to take you guys all over to my screen right now, show you guys my review for last week and the predictions I made for last week's and the reactions I made towards the market last week and the little P's I made from last week straight, guys. I'm taking you guys all over to my screen. Let's go. So you guys, welcome to my beautiful screen, guys. You guys can actually see the profit that I made from the Gbpusd trade, guys. It was a beautiful trade for me, and I made profits from the Gbpusd trade, guys. You guys can see it. I don't know the taxi much from this trade, guys, so I'm going to take you guys to the analysis and the reasons why I took the trade, and the reason why I started looking bearish when I even told you guys I was having a little bit of bullish momentum to the upside, guys. So let's go dive right straight into it. Good. Yeah, so guys, in the analysis I made last week Saturday, guys, I had a trend line that was playing out very well here. What did I say about the trend line? Yes, I remember very well. I told you guys that this trend line was actually playing out. Excuse me. This trend line was having issues to break to the upside. This was how I actually drew the trend line, and then I told you guys there was a breakout, and there was this retest, and there was this push to the upside. Then I told you guys, I remember very well, I told you guys, I said until you see a 4-hour candle close above this side, then you can start looking for bullish movement to the upside. Alright, but instead, while I was watching the market during the week, I saw this week rejection. I was like, yo, this market is looking a little bit bearish. Then I told myself there's been a trend line playing out for me, which was higher lows, higher low. This is one higher low, two higher low, three higher low, and this is the fourth higher low. And I saw the market create what? A double top around this area. Then I told myself, if at all I want to enter this trade, I have to see a breakout and a retest to the downside, showing me a change of trend, showing me that what a change of trend, because I'm still trading outside the bullish movement to the upside. But I told myself something. We are still looking very much bearish because there's a Fibonacci playing out right about here, guys. Okay, yes, I know that there's a bigger Fibonacci playing out at the upside, but I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing, because when I saw this guy, I said that, oh, market was reacting so well from 0.6183 because we are looking more bearish than bullish. Alright, guys, so you guys, with me seeing that, and I saw that these rejections were all moving well, they were all doing as expected. They were trading above the trend line, which were meant to be trading below the trend line. But I saw this opportunity, and I told myself I'll just go down to the 1 hour time frame. Then if I see movement to the downside on a bullish movement, then I'll take the trade. What was the bullish movement I was looking for? When I look at my 4 hour time frame, you guys should not forget this yellow bar that I drew here, this yellow bar here. I told myself after this was a reaction from my supply zone. Alright, I saw this reaction from my supply zone, which was as a form of double top. And during the movement to the supply zone, we're looking at higher lows. I told myself from this last higher low, I need to see a breakout and a retest. Then when the market was around this area, I wanted to start buying. I wanted to start selling, But I told myself, no, I want further confirmations to look for opportunities to sell. Then I told myself, I'll see a breakout and a retest, signifying me a change of structure. Do you get me? A break of structure, a change of structure to the downside. Alright, that the bullish, minor bullish trend is over. Then I told myself, break out to the downside. Then I told myself, oh, I'm not looking for too much pips, so I'm looking for more entries on the lower time frame. Then I went back to the lower time frame, and I saw the market broke my level, came all the way here, retested it on my 1 hour time frame, which was a clear retest. Then I started to enter after this bearish engulfing candle here. This was the area I entered, which is around this area right about here. So if I take you guys to my 4 hour time frame, you guys can see exactly where I entered this trade, which was right about this area here. Then I saw this movement to the downside. I knew that the market was ready to do what? Market was ready to move to the downside. Alright. Now, being on the downtrade movement, I have seen a lot of profit from this trade. Alright. Then when the market got to this my trend line level, which was around this area, I decided to moved about I think about 40 or 30% of my profits here around this area. Then you can see exactly right about, you can see this black line stating new SL. So this black line is actually not any black line at all. It's just the area where I put my, I just put it there as my area where I know I put my new SL. So this is where my stop loss is right about now. So I'm going to adjust it now because I just left it there for you guys to see it. That's why I put my new stop loss. So my new stop loss is definitely right about here. So this was my former stop loss before. Now my stop loss is right about here. Right about this area, right about here. So this is where my stop loss is. Now on this trade, I am I am totally risk free on this trade. Very close to my TP, guys. Very close to my TP. Once market gets to this black line, I'll be removing another sharp 10% of my profit. Then I'll leave the rest to run. So what am I looking at on GBPUSD on the weeks ahead? Now for me on GBPUSD, guys, very simple. We're still looking very much bearish. I'm just waiting for a breakout of this black bar. If I see a breakout of this black line here, then I'll wait for a retest, just like I did on the yellow zone. Wait for a retest on this black bar. And we can know, as I've said in my previous video, the green bar is our full TP. So this trade actually, when I remove I'm going to remove maybe about 30% again of my profit, then leave the rest to run to the green ratio, to the green bar. And I'm going to be giving myself a trailing stop loss. Alright, so even if the market wants to go back, I would have known I have taken a substantial amount of profit from the market, even if I want to get stopped out. Now I am risk free on the GBPUSD trade. Do you guys see what I'm doing there? Mind you, the way I took the GBPUSD, I remember I said in my last video, if you're taking a trade on GBPUSD, I want to take also the same trade on Eurusd, because they mostly move alike with each other. Take the one that is more better. Alright, or if you want to even take the two, make sure you're taking one first, or if you're taking the two at the same time, make sure that you try and transfer the risk. You know I said that. You try and transfer the risk. And that is exactly what I have done there. But during the week, I saw the trade, when I already take out the GBPUSD trade, the same trade play out, the same trade setup played out on EURUSD trade. I took the trade. Then I told myself I will have to, because I know one of them is going to have more volatile movement, more liquidity, and it's going to move faster. And GBPUSD was the chosen one, moves faster. I removed profit from GBPUSD, reduce my stop loss, close my stop loss to pass break even, and then the risk now is only on EURUSD. I have no risk on GBPUSD. My risk is only on EURUSD, because EURUSD I have not really moved at all. Alright, now I've told you guys what I'm looking at next on GBPUSD, and I'm telling you guys now what you need to look for on GBPUSD. Don't worry, there's still trading opportunities on GBPUSD. Now let's go right all over to EURUSD, guys. So what's EURUSD doing? EURUSD, guys, you guys can see the same trade on EURUSD, guys. I can remember very well on my last trader talk, on my last oh my god, trader talk. Guys, I can remember very well on my last video. I told you guys when the market was around this area, around this place, last week Saturday. I told you guys when the market was around this. I told you guys this market is just coming to test this trend line level. I said it. I did not say it. Testify. You guys can testify. You guys know. I said it. I said this market is just coming to test this trend line level. When you test it, oh boy, we are doing what? We are moving to the downside. I said it actually, and the market is playing out as expected. Actually, what I'm looking at here is actually something. Is actually to this yellow bar here. I'll tell you why. Let's go out for my forward time frame and tell you guys why I entered this trade. Why I entered this trade? One, first touch, second touch, third touch. Not just that. We have Fibonacci in play. Fibonacci supply zone, which is also my resistance zone, and trend line in the same area in play, also forming a double top on the forward time frame in that level. What else do you want? We're going. Then I went in after this forward candle close, which was this forward candle close. After this forward candle close, the market was already going in profit a little. I should have entered earlier, but I entered here. Then my stop loss is 90 pips. Alright. You see, like I said in the previous video, when the pips is high, your entries will go on the higher time frame. It's normal. See, I have 90 pips stop loss here. My entry is on the forward. If my stop loss was lower, like let me give you an example now. Let's go back to that. It seems like GBPUSD trade. My stop loss was kind of lower. But my stop loss was around here, right? My stop loss was around here. Yes. I think I entered this trade on the okay. I don't want to touch it again. Let me just enter this trade around here. So you see, my stop loss was somewhere around there, which was around 50 pips stop loss. About 50 pips stop loss. My entries came around this area, which is around here, about 50 pips stop loss. And I took my entries. I didn't take my entries on the 4 hour. I took my entries on the 1 hour or the 30 minutes. That was where I was looking out for more entry opportunities, because I know that is where I will see. Because depending on the pips, normally I cannot be using a stop loss of like 10 pips, and I should be looking for a trade on the daily time frame. It's possible, but it's not really my kind of way of trading. But I've noticed in the way I trade that the higher the pips, the higher my stop loss in pips, the higher the time frame I'll be looking for my entries. And I look for my entries usually on the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So the lower the pips, I know I'm going lower to lower time frame to look for. Because with smaller pips, I'm looking for more of a clicking sniper entry. Do you guys feel me? Because if I don't enter on the 4 hour, definitely the 4 hour candles will be large for like a 50 pip move or 70 pip, 80 pip move. So you guys understand what I'm saying here. So USD actually here is going on well. 90 pip stop loss. We're already in the profits. Market is moving all the way in profits. This is my first level target, as you all know. it's my first level target, not just because it's a retracement level, because normally this is meant to be my target, my first level target, but because of this blue bar here, this blue bar is going to be my first level target. Once the market get there, I'm going to take some significant amount of my profit and sell the remaining one to break even, to have a risk-free trade, because anything can happen from that blue bar. All right, because you guys can see now, you guys can see what happened from here. See this bullish candle. All right, now, like I've said, what I'm expecting this market to do is actually to break this bullish candle, because this is like the fourth time it's coming there. So I said bullish. This is the issue. Come and break this yellow bar. Is this blue bar? So once you break this blue bar, I wait for a retracement. Then I can push again, look for another trading opportunity, and push this yellow bar. So this is actually my full trade I'm looking for on Euro USD. Alright, but Euro USD right now, I'm still in a trade. I'm still moving in a trade. I'm also on a trade on Gbpusd, but I'm risk free on Gbpusd. Still in a risk on Euro USD. Alright, now let's go over to S&P 500. Guys, would you believe I didn't take the trade on SPX? So fucked up. So why did I not take the trade on SPX, guys? I'll tell you guys. Fuck, guys. The reason why I didn't take this trade on SPX is very simple. See trade where I supposed to go down vague. The struggle, fuck. Like, it's painful, honestly. It's really painful. I supposed to even take the second one self, but I was so guys, let me now tell you guys why I didn't take this trade on SPX. This SPX trade started playing out in the middle of the night. I wasn't expecting to start playing out at that period, because I was actually waiting for this trade. You see, my short position was already there. I was waiting, because when I slept, like I slept at night, I was really tired, because that afternoon, throughout the afternoon, I was actually busy. I went to work for my mom. I helped my mom to do a lot of things, so I was very tired. I quickly did the analysis at night, and I discovered that this candle was finding it hard to break below this black line. So I just drew this black line. I told myself, if I can see a 4-hour candle close below this black line, a good 4-hour candle close below this black line, I'll enter for a trade. But when I saw this candle, this one, I was not really satisfied with this one. I saw the second one, I was not really satisfied. By the time I saw this third one like this, I said, oh boy, this market has gone. I can't chase it. Then I'll look for another entry. Then I told myself, okay, when this market breaks below this yellow bar, I'll wait for a retest and I'll enter. But then again, this market came again to this yellow bar, and I was like, what I'm expecting was actually a breakout of this black bar. When I break out and expect a retest, then this market did not even do that. It only came out of this yellow bar and gave the retest. So this black bar was not even significant at all. So the retest actually happened earlier, which was here. The breakout and retest actually happened earlier, which was here, and it was also in accordance with our Fibonacci level, guys. See, very beautiful trade. Enter at here, stop loss comes here, and I didn't take this fucking trade, bro. Guys, this was crazy. XPS has been doing very well. I've taken just once, and XPS has been doing so greatly for me. So what am I looking for next? On XPX? What I'm looking for next on XPX? What I'm looking for next on XPX is very simple. For XPX, I'm looking for okay. I think I had a green bar around this area. Yeah, market has gotten there, which is alright. So what next am I looking for on XPX? Should be a weekly candle close. An XPX. Okay. For XPX, honestly, I'm trying to look for opportunities that we can enter with, but they are not presenting themselves because this market is moving so fast. Alright. So actually, let's use the daily time frame and see something. Okay. Market is actually here. Market is here. So in order to push XPX further to the downside, let's wait for a breakout. That's actually giving us a clear breakout too. But let's see XPX here. XPX. Don't worry, just forget this black bar. Just wait for retracement on XPX. If XPX can start, maybe by Monday, XPX can start retracing for me, and XPX can actually start. XPX is crazy. Just see. Let me just tell you something. Just draw 50 feet. Just draw your Fibonacci. Just draw it like this. If the XPH comes down, it keeps coming down like this before it gets to this black bar, just keep drawing your Fibonacci. Or you know what you do? Take this inner Fibonacci first. This inner Fibonacci first. Okay, I think the market has even got into 100% retracement, and that's where it stopped. Good. The market is 100% retracement. Abi, it has gotten there to on to 0.27 retracement. Abi, okay. Let the market get there. Wait for retracement. It should probably start retracing for me. So once it starts retracing for me, you can start drawing a little Fibonacci, probably from here to this place, and then wait for the market to like retrace towards that Fibonacci. Probably the market can move, or the market can even move from this Fibonacci towards this down Fibonacci. Any of them, just draw a Fibonacci and expect the market to move in that direction, because that's what I'm looking at. Because I'm not expecting XPX to just stop in this middle, because XPX is going to go for that level. It's gunning for that level. Trust me, it is going for that level. And if it breaks this black bar, it's coming for this blue bar. So XPX, forget it. Yeah, forget it. There's trading opportunity, but this one we missed it. Don't worry. Trading opportunity choke now. Don't worry. USD card, guys. USD card. See USD card. Hey, God. My analysis are spot on, but my entries. I need to work on my entries, honestly, guys. Now, what was my entry criteria on USD card? But I didn't enter it. Okay, let me show you guys why I didn't enter USD card. When USD card was consolidating, I knew USD card was coming up. I was 100% sure. Let me say 100% sure too. I was like 95% sure that USD card was coming up. Because see, my green bar was there. Check my previous video, my green bar is there. I was like USD card to the upside. It was sure. But what was stopping me from going? Because what was stopping me from taking USD card to the upside was this black bar here. What I was expecting USD card to do is give me a clear high, then come and retrace. USD card came all the way here. Give me a clear high. Then when it's giving me this clear high, what I was waiting for is like I was expecting a retracement probably to this trend line level, which the market did not even do at all. Then the market just gave little retracement, and started pushing to the upside. Not bad on USD card. Not bad. So what's my entry criteria on USD card next? USD card right now, I will advise you not to enter in J, because this is a momentum. Probably the market is going to go into consolidation. So I advise you not to do anything to USD card right now. Definitely to come into this green bar here. USD card has gone into the third touch level. First or second third touch. Actually, USD card for me, I would advise you to calm down on USD card. Because this is weekly time frame. This is double top, double bottom. We've got double bottom, and if you draw it from here, this is also another double bottom on the weekly time frame, showing us a move to the upside. And this is actually looking like the neckline of the double bottom, which is this bar right about here. This blue bar, this green bar, sorry. So what should we be looking for on USD card? USD card, I advise you to calm down and wait for something like this on USD card. USD card is going to give us opportunities, but we need to be calm. We need to be calm. Wait for a clear breakout of here. Once you see a clear breakout of here, probably this market can come out the way here, breakout, retest. Just wait for the market to start trading above this green bar. Let me remove this green bar, because green bar is like a profit taking part for us. So wait for a breakout of this yellow bar. Let the market clearly break out of this yellow bar. Let the market clearly break out of this yellow bar. If you see a retest, then you can start pushing USD card to the upside. Alright. So something like that, then you can start pushing USD card to the upside. So that was actually my trade on USD card. What's happening on BTC? BTC to the downside. BTC is looking to start moving to the downside, no problem. BTC is actually flagging. It's flagging. So BTC to the downside. BTC, just wait for a breakout, 4-hour breakout. Look for some a little bit of retest to the downside. But the reason why I'm still skeptical of entering BTC is because BTC, I'm expecting it just like what it did there. Trend line, it flagged all the way to the trend line. So I'm expecting it to do the same thing here, flag all the way to the trend line, and not just start coming down from here. But if you start coming down from here, no problem. I'll just wait for further confirmation, which is a breakout and retest, and I can push BTC all the way to the downside. Okay, now what was the next I want to look at? I want to look at AUD/USD. So what's AUD/USD doing for me? AUD/USD, like I told you guys, calm down on AUD/USD. Don't take any trade on AU. AUD/USD is consolidating. Either wait for a breakout of this yellow bar or a breakout of this second yellow bar. And AUD/USD has broken out of my second yellow bar, which is my support yellow bar. And what are we looking for now on AUD/USD? AUD/USD 4-hour time frame is looking very much bearish. So what I'll be looking for on AUD/USD is actually a market has given us a breakout, so we should wait for a retest. Don't worry, it's looking like it's going, it's not going to go anywhere. The ADS is to come all the way back to come and retest, to come back, we should retest them. We can start pushing the ADS to the downside. So till we see that, I would love you guys to be calm, to be careful on placing any trade, because ADSD we need to see further confirmation, because them just finished rallying. So this is looking like a change of trend, definitely. First touch, second touch movement, breakout of the consolidation and push to the downside. So don't worry, we have a lot of spaces to the downside. So AUDSD, calm down, wait for the entries, and then you can start pushing it all the way to the downside. The XY, you guys already know the XY is also moving in the same way as Euro USD. But the main reason why Euro USD is actually not moving is because the XY has actually gotten into its own um um it has gotten into its own major level. That's actually the main reason why Euro USD has stopped moving with good momentum. Actually, honestly, that's actually the main reason, because Euro USD is actually not moving as much as GBPUSD, because the XY is moving the same. The XY and Euro USD are very much alike, more than GBP and Euro USD. You feel me? So whenever Euro USD is actually GBPUSD, the XY is actually having issues, the Euro USD will definitely have equal issues. All right. Now the DXY is having issues breaking or even trading above the blue bar here. That is why the Euro USD is having issues coming to the downside peacefully. Alright, so looking at whatever is happening here, I'll still be watching my DXY. By Monday, if I see some bearish movement on the DXY, I'll be looking to start my stop loss on the Euro USD, because this this blue bar can actually cause some issues. But actually, I'm still very much determined that Euro USD trade is going to move probably to the upside, and I'm expecting, even if any problem was happen on the XY, the XY just still push a little bit all the way to this guy right about here, which is actually equivalent to this one area right. And if the XY should probably push into that level, definitely I believe Euro USD will reach my first level target. Then I can move from some profit, and if they want to keep going in that same direction, I'll make more money, and that is what I'm looking at on this trade. All right, so that is it. That's my time for you guys, so don't worry about it. ADS is not going anywhere actually. We may not chill. ADS will give us money, we may not chill, don't worry. So that's all. That's my time, and peace out.